Hi and welcome back to Cheeky Crypto, and today guys we are taking a cheeky look at a new partnership between Reef and Harmony. So Chris, this is a fantastic partnership that sees a bit of interoperability between Harmony and Reef. So we're going to get into that and see what's going on there. So guys, if you do find this video useful and informative, do go ahead and smash that like button. Chris really does appreciate it, as do I. And if by chance you're new to the channel and you're not yet subscribed, do go ahead and subscribe. By subscribing, you'll be kept up to date with all the various videos and live streams that we do here at Cheeky Crypto. Right, Chris, shall we take a look at this fantastic partnership between Harmony and Reef Finance?
Yeah, let's get into it, Nick.
Fantastic. So Harmony partners with Reef Finance to make basically DeFi easier for everyone. And why not? It's a fantastic thing. So, basically, there's a fantastic partnership between Reef Finance, which is obviously a liquidity, aggregator focused on cross-chain accessibility, and that is obviously built on the Polkadot network and not the Ethereum network, which is another game-changing piece of tech, which is fantastic. So Reef Finance, was basically purpose-built with cross-chain architecture in mind, with the goal to make decentralized finance more accessible to non-crypto native, natives, basically across multiple different chains. In this partnership between Harmony One and Reef Finance, basically they are aligned to the same vision of DeFi for everybody. Regardless of which chain you are on, or where your assets may sit, or even how familiar you are with DeFi, Reef and Harmony will be able to basically help you, exercise sovereignty over your own financial assets, which is a very important thing, isn't it, Chris?
It is indeed, Nick. Definitely.
So, this partnership, will enable the Reef Finance users to access DeFi applications on the Harmony ecosystem directly through Reef's own platform, which is great, right? And Reef's smart liquidity aggregator and AI-powered yield engines, basically recommendations will also be available in the Harmony DeFi ecosystem. So it works both ways, which is absolutely amazing. Providing both dApps developers and DeFi users with a host of powerful features. And it's absolutely fantastic to see such a strong partnership. Obviously, we've been invested in Harmony One for quite some time, and we got into Reef not too long ago as well. So it's good to see that these two projects are finally coming together. So Chris, 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗧𝗧 obviously had something to say about this, and he says that we're thrilled to be partnering with Harmony. Harmony is assimilating sharding with a POS, or proof of stake consensus mechanism, which would be a game changer for cross-chain finance. Their big ambitions in the blockchain sector align with our mission, and we believe this collaboration will go a long way in taking a step closer to our shared goals, making DeFi easier. So I think that's a really good, strong statement there from 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗧𝗧 over at Reef Finance. But also Stephen from Harmony also had this to say. Harmony is delighted to partner with Reef to enable millions of users to access cross-chain decentralized finance products. Reef is innovating, to aggregate the best liquidity and yields, and Harmony is committed to building the interoperable infrastructure that makes it possible for users to access the best DeFi products together on one platform. So it's absolutely brilliant stuff, Chris.
Yeah.
So for those who do not know, much about Reef Finance, we did a video, I think, about a week or so ago, basically saying what is Reef, and do check that one out for more details. But in summary, Reef is, basically a first cross-chain DeFi operating system that is built on Polkadot. Most of these other kind of DeFi platforms are on things like Ethereum, and this is the first one that's actually on the Polkadot ecosystem, which is brilliant to see. So with a seamless user interface, and I have to say it is a seamless interface, Reef offers its users a smart liquidity aggregator and yield engine that combines and enables trading across with access to liquidity from both centralized exchanges and decentralized exchanges, while offering smart lending, borrowing, staking, mining through an AI-driven personalized reef yield engine. And going into that tech, it is a bit of a minefield, but it's really good stuff. But obviously, 𝗕𝗪 is a sharding platform, isn't it, Chris? And it's one that we've been invested in for a while. And we're also looking to actually spin up a validator node for 𝗕𝗪 in the future as well. So lots of fantastic things. It's good to see that these two projects are coming together. So let's take a look, Chris, at the 𝗕𝗪 chart, because, this is one of these things that we need to look at on a regular basis to make sure that the performance is obviously there. So this is the 𝗕𝗪 to the USD on the daily chart to start with. And here we can see we have a Fibonacci retracement from our low level here of the 7th of February all the way up to the 14th of February. And from here, we had a little bit of a retracement, a bit of a correction, which normally happens when we have that kind of move to the upside. And we have actually come down and ticked off that 618 area of our Fibonacci retracement area, and have bounced off nicely from there. So really good, a set of strong candles in the last few days. We can see that the volumes were coming up to start with as we were taking this rally to the upside, and volumes have decreased nicely as we started to cool off. Now we have a slight increase on volume here over the last couple of days. We're no longer overbought on our RSI, so that's a good indication of things to come as well. So let's pull this down, Chris, into the next level of the 4-hourly chart, just to confirm that things are definitely as we think they are. Here we can see that we rallied up, we had that top side, we came down and corrected quite hard on that 618 area. And then we pulled it up to the 702. The 702 is a key area that we bounced off today, so that's holding up some good strong support area. You can see it as also support over here and a little bit of resistance here. So it's good to see that that is working for us right now on this 4-hourly chart. We can obviously see how much that volume did spike initially and how it cooled off. And most recently, it's actually been quite flat on this 4-hourly chart. We had a positive MACD cross, but that comes because the RSI decided to spike up from the lower level here of 48 up to 58. Okay, so most recently we are 54, so the RSI is in the mid-range and has lots of potential to this upside. But ideally, we would potentially like this to come a little bit lower without doing too much damage to that price. The volumes really are not supporting this at the moment. But let's go ahead and pull this into our 1-hourly view. And then from here, we're going to basically just zoom out to make sure that we can see everything in a little bit more detail than we did before. You can obviously see that rally to the top side over here, the volumes were spiking up, and that cooling down that we've had most recently. We can see that the volumes still are not that impressive on this hourly chart, and they're very flat. That's not going to be supporting us moving much higher anytime soon. So with the RSI, it is actually correcting itself or moving on up here from 46 to 55. In an ideal world, guys, we potentially just want to come up to that 786 area up here, get that RSI up to that level, potentially get this thing correcting towards that 40 or 30 level without doing too much damage to the price by keeping that volume nice and low. If, however, that doesn't the case and the volumes decide to spike up and we do go to this upside here, we're not going to have a huge rally. We probably will not be able to break this area here. So first things that we need to really do is kind of have a bit of a sideways trade here to correct this RSI to a nice low level so that when that volume really kicks in and moves up, that we're going to get a nice swing to our RSI, lots of momentum, and pierce this area up here. So on this 1-hourly chart, things are looking like they're going to continue sideways, Chris. We're slap bang in the middle of our RSI, the volumes are nice and low, so we'll continue to probably just bounce in this area for a little while longer. But let's pull this up to our daily view and just review some of the targets that we're actually going for on the 1-harmony chart. So if we just pull this down, we can see that we have approached and just pierced that 3.7 cent area. And our first price target, guys, is 5.4 cents. Okay, that's just here. And that should be quite easily to be achieved. It won't take too much. We just need to set everything up to allow that to happen. As I said, we need that volume to stay low so we can correct the RSI without doing too much damage to the price, and then hopefully get a spike on that volume that will increase the value and help us, edge towards that 5.4 cent. The second price target that we're going for here is the 8.1 cents, okay? And again, it shouldn't be too difficult to achieve. Likewise, as we move up this Fibonacci extension levels, we can see we have 10.8 cents and 12.5. So lots to kind of go for here with the 1-harmony chart, Chris. But at the moment, it's just looking like we're going to be trading sideways until we can correct both the RSI, the volumes, Yeah, we basically need to see those things come together nicely in order to continue moving to the upside. But I do think it's not going to be that long, and we will get there. So, Chris, anything you want to talk about, Will, One Harmony or Reef Finance at this point?
Just two really promising projects, right? I think the future's bright. We just yeah, see how the next sort of few days and weeks go. Looking forward to seeing what happens, Nick.
Absolutely. I mean, they're both absolutely powerhouses of tech. And it's going to be fantastic to see how these two partnerships, or this partnership, gels together and really helps everybody with their DeFi goals. So do watch that space. And guys, if you have enjoyed this video and found it useful and informative, go ahead and smash that like button. Chris really does appreciate it, as do I. And if by chance you're new to the channel and you're not yet subscribed, do go ahead and subscribe. By subscribing, you'll be kept up to date with all the various videos and live streams that we do here at Cheeky Crypto. And with all this said and done, we hope you have a fantastic day, guys, and we'll catch you all in the next one.
Yeah, take care.